What is B.C Ed, or Biden Center Educational Database? This idea has been floating around in my head for a while, and when I initially created it a few weeks ago at the timing of the recording of this video, I didn't really have any idea myself. You see, I was watching a lot of videos on how education was changing and what is wrong with education, and a lot of really great ideas which I will try to link in the description. I will link the ones I remember. But anyways, so there are problems with our current system of education. Um, for instance, we've got a gigantic dropout rate. Education is declining, as anyone who goes to Byron Center could see by our sophomore class. No offense, sophomore class, but I'm part of that, and it's not the greatest. There are problems. There are people who do not want to learn. Heck, most people, even the best students, learn for not because they want to know things, but because, I don't know, they want an A. And so there are a lot of problems with the current system of education that don't teach practical skills, and they teach, for instance, who is going to need to know about mitosis. I mean, not very many people are in their daily lives. So there's a lot of problems, and they need to change. Um, so anyways, also our current system of education encourages competition. Just by the whole system of valedictorians, you get the best competing to be the best, and you want people try to be smarter than other people, and there aren't very few environments are created where people want to share information with other people. And that is the primary point of BC Ed, is to encourage collaboration over competition. Some people would argue that, well, competition is good. It motivates people to try to succeed and do better. And I would agree. But let's stop competing against each other and start competing against actual problems, i.e. cancer. You want something to beat? Try to stop people from dying for cancer. There's your goal. Instead of trying to beat the other company in discovering the technology first so you can make more money. Because money should not be the goal here. The goal should be to solve the problems, to make the world a better place. So yes, sharing information, because as they say, sharing is caring. And caring not just for one another, but the more we share, the more it's contributing to the world. So if you really do care about the success of the world, we need to share what we know with one another. And one of my goals is to create an environment where we do that, and where students are encouraged to share information with one another so that they can present ideas that they might not present in other environments, and that other people can think about those ideas, challenge those ideas so that they can be refined, and therefore those ideas can be improved and can be made applicable into real-world situations so that we can be solving problems that actually matter instead of what is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So one of the methods that we can do this is the new technology that is emerging. Now, a lot of people would say that technology is a detriment to the education system. Yes, it is a detriment to the current education system. But if we model our education system around technology, instead of trying to warp technology around our education system, then we can encourage kids to go and find out information instead of having a teacher lecture to them. And that's more about the future of education, which once again I'll post videos on that, and that's my passion. But BC Ed is more of going towards that, going towards an education system where kids find out information for themselves, and therefore are much more likely to retain that information, versus other scenarios where kids don't care and therefore they don't learn. So this is BC Ed, which is its current name. Its current name is just my contribution of wanting to be part of the movement towards creating a different system where education is not restricted at all, where anyone can be a teacher and anyone can share their ideas with everyone else so that they can create a better future for everybody. Let's see. So one of the things I want to focus this a lot on teenagers, because information exchange is increasing exponentially, and as it increases, the future is changing more rapidly. So we need the future to be determined by the people who are going to be in it, which means that a lot of people say that you need to be planning for your future, which I agree with. But we should stop planning with our future for our future and start making the future that we want. Because with enough motivation, and one of the main pillars of BC Ed is to motivate kids to find the information that is being exchanged today, so that we are up to date with today. And as we have today's information, since we're going to be the people who are going to be in charge of the Earth of tomorrow, then we should be the people who are contributing to what the Earth of tomorrow is. We should be contributing ideas, collaborating, and being on page so that we can help shape what tomorrow is going to be. If you want tomorrow to be a poverty-less place, then now is the time to start working for that. Yeah. Let's see. And so that's basically the situation. BC Ed is to create a place where kids are encouraged to fail. That's another problem with our current education system. Our current education system is very doesn't like failure. But see, there's a gigantic difference between failing and being a failure. In fact, they're on opposite ends of the spectrum. The most successful people fail, the people who innovate and the people who discover, which as technology increases and decreases manual labor, there are going to be more people and more opportunities to discover. See, those people who discover are the people who take risks and the people who fail a lot. They fail more times than they get it right, but when they get it right, that's what's important. So the people who are successful have failed, but the people who don't take risks and the people who don't fail over here are the people who are the people who succeed in our current education system, or who don't take risks, or don't try to discover and don't try to innovate and try something new. Those are the people that fail. So we need to encourage people to share their ideas and take risks and to present their ideas, even if they're not the best of ideas, and to act on those ideas and to encourage them to try them out even if they fail, and then have other people around them to refine those ideas who are interested in those topics and actually want to know more about those topics, so that they can encourage each other to learn about those topics, to discover solutions that other people have proposed to those topics, and then contribute their ideas and learn about them so they can be ready to utilize those topics and utilize those solutions that people are proposing to actual problems that we can help solve for tomorrow. Basically, BC Ed is a place for collaboration to occur among students so that ideas can be shaped and refined and improved now while we're not actually in charge of the world, so that by the time that our generation is the people who are running the world of tomorrow, that we are ready to handle it, and that we have been a part of the creation of that world tomorrow. This whole as it was created, and so that we can create a better future by collaborating and innovating and discovering and being willing to fail right now. Okay, yeah, that was a bit longer than I wanted it to be. Hopefully you watched that all. And yeah, so thank you. Join the Facebook page, as that's all that it is right now, the group. It's open to anybody with any ideas. Everyone is welcome. The more people who have, the merrier, because that's the more people with different outlooks and different ideas that can refine other people's ideas. And once you're on there, please share every idea you have, because no idea is a dumb idea. Okay, actually some ideas are dumb ideas, but dumb ideas can be made to be smart ideas and better ideas by the inputs of other people. So yeah, go, join, and start thinking. Thanks.